Hi, good evening, happy Wednesday, welcome to camp. We are going to do the Wheel of Challenges again tonight. Hopefully everything is working. Got a much later start than I wanted to. Normally I'd like to be down here about a half hour earlier than I was, but we had issues getting my youngest daughter to sleep, which is why there's no stream this weekend, because my youngest daughter was also having issues sleeping. But we're here right now. We are going to try to do at least hour, maybe hour and a half, because it's been a very rough weekend, but I wanted to make sure I was here and actually doing something. So let's get started, figure out what our first challenge is going to be. Hi Lorelai, careful with that. And our first challenge is no cabins. Okay. How did I do this? Okay, yeah, we can't save we can't do anything with the kids. That's okay. I remember this. I remember now. We're good. We're good. So let's reset and get started. Mark over there. Chrissy here. Unfortunately, nobody's in a really good spot. The key to no cabin is to make sure that everyone but 2 counselors is dead, so Jason will always fight to the death. Well, that's right, I can't, so I completely forgot. I can't, I was sitting there like, oh yeah, and then next I'll go get the torch. I can't get the torch. You have to go into cabins to get the torch. So I think if I remember right, I'd rush Mrs. Voorhees to get a machete. There we go, 2 down. Debbie's way over there. Come on, Paul, you can go quicker. Let's go, move, move, move. I don't know why I'm jumping. We're just gonna drop him into a pit anyway. Let's see, so this zombie turns at the tree and a little after that pole. There we go. Everyone's dead. Now hopefully I don't run into Jason on the path here, at least before we pick up a knife. Oh, got the knife, so this is going to be 120 hits. Unfortunately, that means I won't be able to get the machete on day 2 and 3 either. Well, I guess I could if I killed a bunch of zombies. But let's face it, I'm not going to try to kill 80 zombies. Though I can go and grab the sweater. Since Pamela is not in a cabin, I can go get the sweater. And then day 2 is still going to be 120. But day 3 will be a pitchfork. Got a cat hair in my nose and I can't do anything about it right now. I have no idea what my count is here either. It feels like there's a bug crawling on my leg. This is just not a good time, not good timing here. Okay, Jason, you gotta back off a little bit. Let me get some more hits in here so I can get this cat hair out of my nose. And I know I like doing challenge runs, but having that really annoying feeling of something like a hair vibrating in there is not what I had in mind when I said I wanted to do challenge runs. Oh, I forgot to bring socks down here for sock hands. Hey, Underground, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I got started very late tonight. There were some issues with my youngest daughter going to sleep, like there were this weekend, and it's been a whole ordeal. But I want to make sure I get back in the habit of doing Friday streams every Wednesday, if at all possible. So even though I got down here about a half hour later than I'd normally like to, I still wanted to make sure I was doing something. Well, that's not good at all. Stop jumping into axes. There we go, run faster. Almost jumped into another axe. That's the difficult part about day one, is the axe flies so much slower too. I shouldn't say it's difficult, but it's a very big change of pace from day 3 and day 2. There we go. Oh, that is so much better. Hey GamePro, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yep, I think there's one in September and another one in December, if I remember right. Well, he's gonna be hitting the kids anyway. And since we can't go into cabins, we just have to let that go. Let's see, he'll be on B next. I think I got time to run over here and grab this vitamin. Easy, yeah, it's right there. And we'll get this vitamin. And this is not a cabin, so this is okay. Oh, I forgot the pattern for day 2. I've been doing day 3 so much where I remember that, but day 2, I don't remember at all. That's okay, sweater, couple vitamins, we're fine. Lorelei, not now. Lorelei, please don't. She just stepped right over my top loader. I'm surprised she didn't hit the reset button there. She must have walked on the power part, not the reset button, because that was dangerously close. Well, there's another vitamin over here, so... let's grab that. I believe if we wait around here... well, hopefully run into him. I mean, maybe I kill enough zombies while waiting. Hey Gunslinger, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Going a lot better now that I got the cat hair out of my nose. did end up getting a late start due to children things, but that's fine. Well, okay, was not expecting him to show up there that quickly. I was actually delusional, thinking I'd have enough time to spawn a machete from zombie kills. This is fine though. Got 5 vitamins, got the sweater, and we have like 112 hits to go. And then day 3 should be a piece of cake. Assuming Chrissy starts close enough to the cave, I can just go get the pitchfork and... Well, either way, even if he gets to the kids, there'll still be 5 kids left, and I can just meet him on the other side of the lake. Because he's still probably got about 1.5 minutes of path time. Here, assuming he doesn't run into Mark, if he... Well, there's not much space left for him to run into Mark. But if he does run into Mark, that'll be another extra minute. Whee! Probably shouldn't be doing that second hit right before jumping, but if I can stack some of those up, it'll save quite a bit of time on this. Uh-oh. You always want to be facing away from him when you jump. Because if you time it right, then he'll back away like that. See how he kind of runs forward and then he backs off and throws the axe? That's the goal, is to keep manipulating him into doing that over and over again. Hi, Lorelei. That's not good. How did I not run into him there? That was lucky. What are you doing, Lorelei? Day 3 is going to be a breeze. That's only going to be 32 hits. As compared to the 120. It would only be 96 if I would have been able to pick up a machete beforehand, but that did not work out. But that's okay. A knife is fine. Better than rocks. That was close. Hi, Lorelei. Can you just... Standing like that is fine. I'd really rather not use a vitamin here, so... If you can just stand still and not be roaming about and sitting on my hand, that would be wonderful. Gonna play it safe on that one. Didn't feel like I had enough space. I feel like I got something in my eye. This is not a good night for my face. That was really close. Got way too aggressive on that one. Come on, Jason, you can just end the day anytime. You know you're not gonna win this. So you might as well just move on to day 3. There we go. Hey Cherokee, welcome in. Hope you're having a good night. Jason's good old track suits. Yeah, there is actually PGH had found a poster of Jason where it looked like he was wearing purple and teal. I think it was for part 3. And the theory is that that's what was sent over to the developers at Atlas, and that's what they based his look on, because they thought because of that poster he was purple and teal. When really he is not purple and teal. This is a bad starting location. I'm gonna try to squeeze through there. And it worked. Now Jason will probably get to the kids by the time I get through here. Why did I stop and jump? I suppose. Don't want to get stuck with a knife on a path fight. So yeah, let's grab that one too. Alright, now this should be better than day 2. 2, 3, 2, 1. I haven't seen Survival of the Dead. I don't think I've ever even heard of that one. Oh, missed. 2, 3. 2, 1. 2, 3. Got him, that was easy. See, day 3 is so much easier to remember because I haven't really studied day 2. Oh, let's see, where's the... Got a Freddy emote here. Where is it? Yeah, Freddy's not... I mean... I guess... To me, I like the purple and teal Jason, but Freddy's fine on the... He's really not scary on Nintendo. At least I didn't think. Like, you don't get jump scares with him or anything, I should say. But he definitely looked a lot more threatening than Jason's purple. Can we make it back before he hits the kids? Nope. Alright, so we are gonna wait on the other side of the lake now. Actually, this should be fine. This way I can test to make sure there shouldn't be a knife that's spawning right in the door here. Yep, that's a key. I mean, heck, if I wanted to, I could just mash him down from here. Got 5 vitamins, full health, and the pitchfork. If I get a machete spawn here... Oh, I didn't know they did it on Commodore 64. I did see, what was it? It was a Atari demake of Mega Man 2 a couple days ago. And that looked really cool. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21... There we go. No cabin challenge complete as far as I know. I don't think I entered any cabins at least. Lorelei, you can just sit still. Here, is this what you're looking for? You want to say hi? There you go. Is that what you were trying to do? You just wanted to get in here and say hi? Yep, you'll get a fight to the death if Jason's at 7 bars of health or less, or there's 1 or 2 counselors remaining. And since I kill, for no cabin, I kill everyone but Mark and Chrissy right at the start. Yeah. I don't think I went in any cabins, and when the challenge was suggested, I forget who recommended this one, but they said the cave was fine. So let's go ahead and pick another challenge. Well, not pick, let the wheel pick. Oh, beans. Well, that's fine. That's fine. This one is the record time for an Immortal Challenge is 1 hour and 8 minutes. But what the heck, let's go for it. This is fine. This is great. That is not a good place for Chrissy. Yeah, the Immortal Challenge is where we glitch Jason every day. So he ends up having 256 bars of extra health. It's long. First things first, I want to get some knives. I always try to pick up all these extra knives for this one. Hey J-Dubs, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yep, you give a... It basically, if you leave the screen as he's dying, he... it does it's like some kind of buffer overflow, and it revives him with 256 bars. So what I do is I kind of try to rush getting knives, well, I try to rush picking up all the extra knives along the route. And then I go ahead and go nuts with the torch. Let's see, Mark just got that one. I want to make sure we get Chrissy a key. There is a vitamin over here, which is very useful. There we go, now Chrissy's got a key. We picked up a couple extra evil knives. Yeah, I mean, the only challenge eventually, the wheel is very picky right now. Streamlabs has been having so many issues. But eventually I do want to make it set so there's different lengths. The only thing is, the only one I want to have smaller is No Hit Laura. Like, if it was like 20 minutes later, I probably would have said, okay, well, I'm just going to do Immortal next week. There's not time this week, but this is fine. I figure this will probably be done within like the next hour and 20 minutes, so I can still be done by 10. And if I screw it up and I miss a day, I miss making him an Immortal. Really, him being Immortal on day 1 and 2 is just something to add time. It's day 3 where the real fun happens. Is there anyone by the lake? I mean, sure, this is fine. Hey Field Mouse, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I almost said Sunday. I don't know why. That barely hit Immortal too. Oh, no moving right would have, well, that one's another one where it's just, the hardest part is not accidentally pressing right. Hey, I was trying to avoid that. I was trying to avoid that zombie too. It just kind of happened. Like there, I tried to avoid that one too, and I don't know what's happening. Laura just keeps getting hit. Aww. Let's see, so he's going in the South Forest now. I already got a knife and a key with Paul, so we're fine there. I'm with Mark. Jason. Why do you have to do that? Oh. That's fine. Who's he attacking? George. In the manual? Let's take a look. Not that I keep the manual right next to me or anything here. Here is what Jason looks like in the manual. And he does kind of look like Roy, yeah. I'd say he looks closer to Roy than traditional Jason. That's a good catch. Is it gonna get any clearer? Doesn't look like it. This is the manual I had from, this is the same one I got when I got the game as a kid. I keep it right in a little shelf right next to me under my NES Advantage controller. Wait, why do I have George? Oh, he's attacking Debbie now, okay. That's fine. Fire will damage Jason the most. I want to try to clear out. I don't have my map of the forest up here. Okay, stupid wolf. Should not be doing this at night. I'm just trying to pick up extra knives. Because I don't want to end up having one kind of appear as I'm running through the forest. Yeah, if I chase him through the South Forest a lot of times, I will run into him there. Which is awesome. Wait, he's on B, so he should be heading this way. Okay, good. I already got this knife. Oh, guess not. He squeezed through. Should still be plenty of time to get to him before the kids die. Yeah, the issue, I think, this game is, it's so incredibly confusing. And they didn't explain anything, and I think that's the reason it was so poorly received. It's like, back in the early 90s, and well, it was released in 89, but back in those days, you didn't really have an internet that you could go to and be like, okay, what do I do in this game? Like, as a kid, I just went through and I lit all the fireplace. I lit every fireplace, thinking that's what I had to do. I don't know if I want to follow him through the South Forest right now. Oh no, he's on A. Why am I going this way? I don't think I got there quick enough. Let's just head over by the cave. Yep, perfect. Trying to figure out what a good... Oh, that was lucky. Yeah, I haven't played the 86 one. That is true that this basically... I mean, it was kind of like... It was a more accurate portrayal of a horror movie, because in a horror movie, you're generally not going to be prepared for what's happening. Oh geez, we're at a fight to the death. There we go. And now he's immortal. Now, with the exception of the forest, on day 2, once I get the sweater, I'm gonna have to take somebody into the forest to try to clear out a bunch of the knives. Though I do have... Mark still should be able to spawn another torch. Good old Mortal Kombat. I used to play that all the time at Pizza Hut. We'd go to Pizza Hut, I'd take my quarters, and I'd go play Mortal Kombat, and I was terrible at it, but I had so much fun. Aw, missed. Yet somehow, even though that torch went flying into the back of the cabin is not on fire. Nope, doesn't look like I made it. Yeah, I definitely didn't make it that time. It's so hard to keep up with Jason in the cave loop. Yeah, that's the only one I remember is block up up for Scorpion. Though, well, Smoke in Mortal Kombat 3 had block up up toward down from a distance, up up forward down. That was his blow up the earth fatality, where he has a bunch of bombs that come out of his chest. There we go, 8 bars. Okay, so he was already gone. Oh, it's Mark. I never played, well, I played Doom, I played a little bit of Duke Nukem, but the first-person shooter I used to play all the time back in those days was Heretic. It was basically, I think it was made by the same people as Doom, but you had, like, magic wands and stuff. And that one was the big one I always used to play. Two, 3, 4. Day 3 goes really quick because once you get the pitchfork, you're sitting there popping Jason for sometimes 10 hits a fight. It's beautiful. Oh, Splatterhouse. I have a Genesis right under where my top loader is right now. And I have a Mega EverDrive, and I need to play Splatterhouse. And I need to play Skitchin again, because that was my favorite Genesis game. Skitchin is basically, I don't even remember if it was a racing game. You had rollerblades and you'd grab onto the back of cars, and I think you raced. And then you'd be able to like buy better upgrades for your rollerblades, and I had a blast playing that as a kid. Oh, there's Jason. Geez, I could have maybe hit all 7 before he even got there. Well, yeah, I've been meaning to. I was going to do a Link to the Past this weekend, but there were issues with my youngest daughter getting to sleep, and there were issues with that tonight, too. Which is why I started so late. Which would have been nice to start on time in hindsight, because right now I've got a challenge that's probably going to be at best an hour and 15 minutes total. But so far, usually I start having a lot of issues with Chrissy's health. Though I have a feeling she's going to start hurting a lot more when I start running into more knives in the forest. Might actually be smart to skip chasing him in the South Forest for now. Because if I go into the South Forest, I'm going to have to try to dodge knives and take extra hits. Or I'm going to bump into one and then have to be down to no extra, to not having an extra an extra torch. Hey, some guy, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. I wish this was they'd do a modern remake of this. Hey Doc, welcome in. Thank you so much for the 100 bits. Much appreciated. Good old Crystal Lake tax.
Tier 100 Crystal Lake tax.
I really wish the modern I wish like modern systems would let me play Parasite Eve again. I want to play Parasite Eve. I mean, I have it on my Super Console X. I could play it on emulator. I've got it on Vita. But I'd like to be able to just like pop in, put it on my PS5 and play Parasite Eve. I got way too far ahead. Oh, I had it. I ended up selling it because I don't have a PS1 anymore. I sold that too. Because I wanted to buy more Nintendo games. I would probably never use it. Like, I have everything I could. I have a little, it's like a Raspberry Pi box that has every PS1 game I could ever want to play. And most of the other stuff that I play is like Symphony of the Night, the Mega Man X games, Resident Evil. It's all available on other systems. Hey, Hab, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. You haven't missed much, Chris. We're still on day 1 of the Immortal Challenge. Yeah, this game takes... I first played this when I was 7. My mom let me rent it from a farmor. And that was... I went the wrong way. That was like a life-changing... Uh-oh, there's a knife. There's knives there. That's really bad. So I'm missing a knife by the South Forest entrance in the lake. Is this right? So I have to be on the lookout for a knife there. Gonna have to pick that one up in the morning. Okay, good. I'm jumping all over the place here just to make sure there's not a knife spawn that pops up. Uh-oh. Let's get away from that. And that. Yeah, the backwards compatibility stuff is just, it's horrible. You should make those, we should be able to play older games. Oh, good. Hopefully, I mean, PS1, are there any, like, secondhand retro stores by you? I don't know how much a PS1 is worth anymore, but I know the one here, they've always got some. That's actually where I sold mine with Parasite Eve 2. Yeah, Forest Cabin battles. Oh, jeez. I just realized I don't remember where to go from here. I'm completely lost in the forest with knives and wolves. Let's see. Is it right up to get back out to the lake? I wish I knew how to mod stuff like that. I mean, I could. I've got a Parasite Eve ROM. Let's see. Let's go right. And biscuits. Okay, there we go. Still made it. We're good. Stupid wolf. Oh, good. There's someone over here. That's just perfect. Oh, I've looked at guides for that stuff before. I don't trust myself to do it. Like when my top loader's RGB modded, and I sent it to was it Retro Fixes in North Carolina, and they did the actual work for me. Oh, Parasite Eve hack with Jason is I'd like that. Like, I've got a BizHawk, and I'm pretty sure I could play... Well, I think that's the one that does retro achievements and everything. I actually looked through some of the retro achievements for this, and one of these days, if I ever decide I want to sit and look at the computer instead of play on actual hardware, I'll probably 100% this on retro achievements. Just because why not? There he is. Actually, I should take someone over to grab that knife. When Jason's going through the North Forest, I'll veer someone off and have them pick up the knife. I still remember the little song the PS1 played when it booted up. There was so much happiness following that. I played way too much Symphony of the Night, Resident Evil, Mega Man X4. Probably still, it's usually about 20 minutes a day once he's immortal. And I did not look at the clock. Alright, so let's drop Chrissy over here. Debbie actually, I think, picks up items after 3 kills, and Paul is 4. Oh, Debbie's 4 too. There we go. One less knife to worry about. Now we know he's headed to the lake. Oh good, there's a key. That's good to know. So if I need an emergency torch, there's a key over by the right side of the lake. Maybe I should actually grab that with Debbie quick. Well, after this battle. Uh-oh, get back over there. Yeah, Chris and Richter, they were, you could definitely tell they were the same person. The voice acting for back in the PS1 era was so bad it was good. Yeah, RE2 was my I think the atmosphere for one, like the mansion setting, I don't think anything will ever beat that for a Resident Evil game for me. But 2 was definitely my favorite. I used to actually do no save runs to get the perfect ranking to unlock the Hunk and Tofu scenarios. Because I played through 2 so much. Okay, so he's on A now. That's actually good. We're gonna... Hopefully that's not Debbie. Good. Debbie's gonna go grab that key, so we've got her and Mark available with knife and key. That means 2 backup torches instead of just 1. Perfect. Always good to have a backup torch in case I lose one jumping into a knife. I've heard of Tenchu, but I haven't actually played it myself. One game I do miss, even though I remember it being nothing but a huge grind fest, was Legend of Legaia. Like, I remember spending so much time grinding on that game, but I had a blast with it. Okay, good. No knife here. 3... 8. One, 2... 6, 7, 8. Oh, Chrono Trigger, that's another one I should play. I have that on my phone, along with, like, Final Fantasy. Well, I have all the pixel remasters for Final Fantasy 1 through 6. But I should play through those again on my phone. Just because they're awesome. Okay, Okay, no knife over here. I'm pretty sure I grabbed the one. Yeah, I had Mark come over here and grab these. Or no, Chrissy grabbed these at the start. Aw, missed. Oh, still not seeing his health dropping. When he gets down to 32 again from the 256, you'll start seeing his health come down again. Actually, that's the only Game Boy Advance game I still have is Final Fantasy VI Advance. It is still sitting in my my Nintendo DS. That's actually, I think it's a DSi. Upstairs in a little drawer and a side table by one of the TVs. Final Fantasy VI is my favorite game ever, and I don't think anything will ever touch it. Like, if I could go back and play one game again for the first time, it would be Final Fantasy VI, no question. And I actually played it after... I didn't play 6 until after I played 7. So I've been told by a lot of people, like, the only reason you like 6 more than 7 is because it was a childhood nostalgia thing. And I'm like, well, no, I played 6 in 1999. No, I played 6 in 2000. Well after I played 7, because I played 7 when it was new. Get in there. Yeah, the only range things you had in the PC game were the flare gun, which doesn't necessarily count. The, crap, what's it called? The rifle, and then Jason had I've seen, like, Penguin Swarm is so good with throwing knives, and I don't know how he's that good. There we go, day 1, Immortal Jason, boom. Why are you way over here, Chrissy? This is fine. If I have to go through the South Forest and avoid... I've got Mark, I've got Debbie, I've got backup torches. This is fine. Well, Mark should be the one I send in there, because he's so much faster. Always grab the sweater in Immortal. Yeah, it's hard to find those complete in box. I got mine at Media Play, which is now a Best Buy. Alright, Kirsty's got the sweater. It is go time. Alright, Jason should be actually, I don't want to risk Chrissy there. Because if I get myself stuck in the woods... Oh, Marty's right here. Oh, that's right, I gotta remember to make sure I can get him immortal. Okay, so he's not headed this way. Oh, he's through already. I don't think I did enough damage to him. Or I should need to be... Oh, geez. Kids are gonna die here. Come on, Paul. I should have just went with Kersey and risked it. I was worried I did too much damage to him. And he would have done a fight to the death if I was using a torch. I probably should have taken Mark there, too. Oh well. I think, is that Return to Camp Blood? Is that the 86? Oh, that one. Okay, I thought you were talking about the 2017. Is that one called Return to Camp Blood? Come on. I didn't have to do a GBA save battery swap. I just, if my battery died, I'd just play through again. Like, I will play through Final Fantasy. I play it through a couple times a year. Uh-oh. There we go. Okay, this is how we're gonna do it. Of course, then I'm gonna be following him into the South Forest, which is a mistake. I haven't had a chance to de-knife that thing. Though I've got the... it should be fine. I've got the sweater, I've got all the vitamins I can possibly handle. So if I have to take a couple hits with the sweater, that's not a big deal. Oh, okay. Yeah, I know, like, they have the... What is it? There's the extra dungeons. So there are definitely some changes. Uh-oh. Now the next, this should end on a path where I can make him immortal after he runs here. Oh, it's a good thing I did wait here, because it looks like he's sticking around. And immortal for day 2. Hey, Astro Creep, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Oh, the Friday the 3rd, the Crystal Lake series. I hope they still end up making it, but I won't actually believe it's done until it's on TV, based on how things have been going with Friday lately. Oh, it looks brand new. That's kind of like my I mean, Final Fantasy VI is a better game than Dragon Warrior 3, but my Dragon Warrior 3 card is pristine. But I'd rather have a brand new Final Fantasy VI. Oh wait, nope. Oh, that'll work. So this is just melting Jason's health away, literally, because it's with a torch. Okay, good. No knife spawning here. Oh crap! I opened my mouth too soon. Oh, that was the wrong place to turn. I got myself lost. Hello? Let me out, please. Oh. There we go. Never any doubt. I hope he's still coming this way. A new Friday movie would be awesome. But I doubt we're getting one of those. Okay, he's gotta be through here by now. I took too long getting out of the forest, so he's heading to the kids. But it hasn't beeped yet, so maybe we can catch him here. Oh, machete. Yeah, I like the 2009 one. I think, I don't remember the characters. I like Danielle Panabaker's character better than Whitney. Like, I would have preferred she was the final girl, but, like, her death just felt so anticlimactic. Ooh, digital stores in September. Nice. I do have to play that. I've been doing so much 7 Days to Die lately. Love 7 Days to Die. Actually, I think the official release of 1.0 is tomorrow. Got him. I always wish Kane Hodder was Jason for all those movies. I can understand why 09 he would have been. Well, no, he would have still been. Like, I wish Kane Hodder was Jason and Freddy versus Jason. I would have loved to see him and Robert Englund on the screen together. I've watched people play Stray, but I've never actually played it myself. Assuming that's the one where you're the cat. If that's the one where you're the cat, then... Oh, $20 isn't bad. I want to say, was it Pronzo that I watched play Stray? Well, at least not the whole thing, just like part of it in the middle. Way too aggressive. Okay, so we're going this way. Yeah, to me, Kane Hodder will always be Jason. Oh yeah, there's definitely, like there's dominant cats where one of them rules the house, and it's hard to tell with Zelda and Lorelei which one's in charge. Because generally, Zelda will hiss and Lorelei will run away from her, but Zelda also won't. Like, they've each got their own territory. Like, the room I'm in down here right now, with the bed and everything, is generally, this is kind of Lorelei's turf, and Zelda has the rest of the basement. I miss the days when, like, before I met my wife and we got the house and everything, when I had my apartment, both cats would sleep with me on the bed. And now Zelda rarely comes up on the bed at night. Or when I'm, like, taking a nap or whatever. Yeah, didn't Kane set the record for, like, being on fire for the longest in a stunt or something like that? Or am I thinking of something else? That was a very good stretch for taking away Jason's health. Nope, he's not going in there. Okay, hopefully we can catch... Yep, caught him just in time. There, get that extra hit in. I haven't heard of Violent Nature. Is that a horror movie, or? There we go, another 8. Hey, Helena. Well, I'd rather be around cats or dogs than people. I can actually pop that into, come on there. Let me pop that into my little saved file. Violent Nature. And save. Alright, there we go. Now we have 4 cats. My wife had 2 when we met, and I had 2. Bella and Carly are rag dolls. They're 16. And Zelda and Lorelei just turned 19 earlier this month. And then we have 2 dogs, Freddie and George. Very, very fuzzy in the house. Freddie and George are both black and white Shih Tzus. It's my wife's, she's allergic to dogs, but with Shih Tzus, they're hypoallergenic, I think is the term. So she can be around them, which is unfortunate that she is, because we would have preferred to get dogs from the shelter. But since you can't guarantee it's something she's going to be able to breathe around, we had to go with a breeder. And we're happy with it. We love Freddie and George to death. I would have preferred to get shelter dogs. But I mean, it all worked out, at least for us. Yeah, Yorkies she actually had a Yorkie as a kid. Well, not as a kid. That dog was still alive when we met. His name was Chucky. Really funny dog. And they were on our short list, but I guess Yorkies she did a ton of research. I didn't dodge there. And Shih Tzus seem to be a better fit for our family with their energy level and everything. And they're quieter, which was very big. Not having them be all yippy and loud. The Hatchet movies were really good. Oh, you got to meet Kane? That's awesome. I know my wife, for my birthday a couple years ago, my wife got me a cameo from him. And like, I've got a couple things signed from him, but I don't do conventions or anything. I do not like crowds. So like, I will avoid going out into a crowd. I've actually learned that not too long ago that's like a big cause of anxiety for me. Is my doctor pointed that out when I was talking about how I don't like going to sporting events or anything like that because I don't want to be around the people. And then she asked a bunch of questions like, well, I think you have anxiety related to that kind of thing. I was like, oh, okay. That would make a lot of sense. Don't make me use my vitamins, you big jerk. Nope, there's a vitamin. Actually, this will be interesting. I collected more than 10 vitamins with Chrissy. So is it going to say 8, or is it still going to say 9? Okay, good. It still gives me more than 10. Okay, we're just gonna go wait over here. Yeah, like I will go do things that involve crowds, I just don't like it. Like sometimes it'll get to the point where it's like I start feeling sick, but that's not always the case. There we go. Oh, I like the Hatchet movies, but it had Kane Hodder and Danielle Harris after the first one. But they weren't like a Halloween or a Friday, a Nightmare. They weren't like any of the big 80s ones to me. That's sort of things like when I first met my wife, I warned her that I'm basically the most boring person on the planet as far as social stuff goes. And I don't think she really believed me. But it's like, I don't like flying. I've flown before a handful of times, but I'd rather not fly. I'm not a big fan of heights. I don't like to drive. Well, her mom lives about 2.5 hours from here. But anything longer than that, and I'm just miserable. I like to be at home. Like, if I take time off of work, my ideal time off would be a staycation, where I don't leave the house. I remember one glorious week when I was, that wasn't good. I worked in a call center, customer service call center out of college, and I took a week off of work. It worked out where I think Pokemon Diamond released like right around my birthday, and there was openings so I could take a whole week off at that point. So I took a week off of work, left my apartment once to go grocery shopping. Only people I talked to were my parents on the phone once, the person that delivered the pizza, and the person that was the cashier at the grocery store for would have been 9 days. And that was, well, and the cats. I talked to the cats. And that was like the perfect week. A homebody, I like that term. Yeah, exactly. It's there we go, sorry. Had a bot pop in on Twitch. It's always, like, my wife says, one of the things my wife says a lot is, like, with the kids, a lot of times if they're not getting what they want, they are, like, screaming, they're yelling, they're in a terrible mood, and the dogs are always happy to see you. Like, it doesn't matter what's going on, the dogs are always happy that you're around. You never disappoint them unless you leave the house. And they're always happy. Like, I was sitting up in the recliner while the kids were going to sleep, and George jumps up back there, and he sticks his tongue all the way in your ear because he gets so excited he's licking that he gets to be around people. Yeah, the town I went to college in, it was basically when the campus it was about 7,000 people, but when the campus, like during summer vacations and stuff, the population dropped to about 2,000. And the only thing people really did on campus was drink, and I've had 3 sips of alcohol in my life. So that was never really anything I'd go and I'd be the DD for people, but I've never been able to do the taste of alcohol. Now, tabletop game shops, that's That's something that I'd be more interested in. Used to play a lot of like Magic the Gathering back in the old day. Yeah, no, for me it's like, it's just, I've had friends that spent thousands of dollars on alcohol in college. And it's like, I put that money towards paying off my student loans and everything right away. And like, right now, we don't spend like, my wife will have maybe 2 bottles of wine a year. It's like, we don't have to worry about spending money on alcohol or anything like that, which is really nice. Well, I'm glad you're better, Mouse. That can be... I've obviously never experienced it firsthand, but I've heard so many horror stories about that. And the fact that if you're sober now, that is awesome. It's like, I had a sip of... My grandpa left an Old Style out on the table when I was 5, and I took a sip of that thinking it was just like a Pepsi, and that was awful. And I had 1 sip of champagne at a friend's wedding, and then 1 sip at mine. It's just, I have... Even the smell, like, a lot of people do, like, beer brats or beer dip or something, because I live in Wisconsin. So that stuff is really big, and I do not like the taste of beer anything. Jason, get off my back. Why am I following him into the South Forest again? Trying to remember the path. Uh-oh. Okay, oh wow, okay, this will be done with day 1, day 2. And if I can just avoid getting hit and using another vitamin here. 3. There we go. And we're moving into day 3. This should be fine. Should be able to make it back before he gets to the kids. Because we gotta go get the pitchfork and start doing 10 bars of health. I'm not even gonna bother clearing out the South Forest anymore. Alright, day 3. This is the easy one. 2, 3, 2, 1. Missed. Look at that juking. Chrissy is a machine. Alright, so we can wait at the other side. I gotta be careful that he doesn't end up doing a... Well, I can... Oh, no. I don't want to risk getting him into a fight to the death. in the, oh, this is just a bad spot for him to be in general. Let's wait here. Because he's on A now, so he's going to be going on that long cabinless stretch. Wait, where'd the wheel go? That's weird. Okay, there it goes. It's back. We're good. Yeah, Jason definitely looks like he's had a few too many. Then his head pops up. I think I hit him too many times. This is fine. We can go into the cabin. There we go. Day 3, Immortal. I was worried that because if you can't make him mortal in a cabin fight. And if he ran away there, his health was going to be too low for even someone with a rock. So I was going to have to let him take out another batch of kids. Whoa. Oh yeah, technically this isn't an official speedrun category, but I did a speedrun for it anyway. I mean, I'm the only person that's completed an Immortal run, so I don't know if I'd really count it as a record, but my time on that was 1 hour 8. Jason. Okay, fine, you're gonna be a jerk, we're gonna do that. So I figure it's probably got maybe 18-ish minutes left, now that I'm just in hunting mode. Yeah, Lorelei definitely could have done something to that. She likes to cause trouble. I've got it. Like when I'm working or like working on doing like video editing or something, she always plops herself right down in front of the monitor because she wants to be the thing I'm looking at. I'm actually surprised she hasn't tried to knock the microphone off the desk yet. That's another thing she commonly does. Yeah, I've been in Wisconsin. Why am I trying to do a buddy crow here? Yeah, if I didn't live in Wisconsin, the only other state I think I'd want to go to is Michigan. We used to go camping there every summer when I was younger, and it's beautiful there. I mean, they don't have the cheese that Wisconsin does, but as far as like the nature and everything goes, it's hard to beat Michigan. Oh yeah, I have an old, well, my old car is I have an old Taurus, and there's one spot above the rear wheel that the salt every winter, the salt just cuts through that thing and starts rusting it out again. It's highly irritating. Vermont is really nice. I was up in New England for a summer in college. Maine was nice too. We didn't do much outside of sleep in Connecticut. I was not a fan of Boston, but it's a very big city, so. Too many people, too many crowds. I gotta remember, I gotta start doing the manip here to get 10 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. Oh, I turned too early. Oh well. 9 is still good. 4 did that wrong. 5, 6, and we want to be running this way at 7. There we go. You throw the last one, you turn so the screen lags, and then it hits him in the back. It's just beautiful. This was 2006 when I was there. Or... no, 2005. Because it was we brought Zelda and Lorelei were actually New England cats. And they were born July 1st, 2005. So yeah, we were there in 2005. 4, 5. Oh, the Taurus is a 2001. As I got that car 2 days after I graduated college. It was used when I got it, but... oh yeah, Zelda and Lorelei are both 19 and counting. Hopefully they'll hit 20 plus, but they've both got some different health issues. Well, geez, I was gonna pet Lorelei and then Jason just had to pop up and ruin it. Jason, can't you see I'm trying to pet my cat here? Lorelei needs pets and you're sitting there trying to hit me with a machete. That's incredibly rude and I don't appreciate that. Hey Fariel, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. Yeah, Immortal was kind of a misfortune for the spin tonight. There, you want to sit? Oh, no, you just want to sit there, don't you? Working lots, that's unfortunate part of life, as we have to work. Wow, 50 to 70 hour weeks? Oh. Well, if that wasn't sarcastic and you actually do love it, that's great. Yeah, Jason doesn't play favorites. Maybe he'd be nicer if I sacrificed Laura. Like that, maybe he'd like that. There we go. That was a really early dodge. Almost missed that one. Hey, the good old work lurk. That's my favorite. I have, like, whoa. What cabin is this? Like, if I'm working, my desk is just turned, my chair here that I'm sitting in is just turned to the left, so I do a lot of work lurks. Like, instead of listening to music or, like, the radio or something, my background noise is Twitch streams. Or the occasional retro gaming playlist of music. Six-day work week in Greece? That's the, like, anything more than 4-day work week is unacceptable. I'd much rather have... Like, I used to work 410s and I loved it. But then the company I worked for decided that they had cut too much staff and they didn't have the people around to allow people to have 3-day weekends. All because they had to lay too many people off. But enough about that. Even if Jason's not gullible about that, at least we're getting rid of Laura. That's always a plus in my eyes. Whoops, okay. That's the good start. 4 hits, 5. And we got the extra shot in the back. Beautiful. Of course, now he's mad. That's only 2. 3. 4. We'll take 1 hit to get him an extra couple, why not? And there's no one in here, we're not gonna sit there and wait. I want to make sure I can catch him here. Oh, geez, he stopped early. That was disappointing. I gotta stop getting cocky now that I've got the pitchfork. I mean, I got the pitchfork, sweater, and like 10 vitamins. But that's still not territory in Immortal where I can just start mashing him down. Still got to try to be doing things hitless. Jason, I don't need to brush my teeth. Ow. Okay, well, fine. You brushed a little bit there. Just a tad. Oh, geez, I miscounted that. That was really bad. Blows up her tank without actually causing damage? That seems very Laura. Like, that is exactly what Laura would do. There we go. He backed off so we can get the nice, easy 4, 5, 6. No, only got 9. Bummer. Oh, and the moonwalk. 2, 3. That's the wrong direction. 4. Actually, that'll work out well, because then we want to have 7 when we're going that way, because then we can scroll the screen and still set up our next encounter. Perfect. That's 4, 5, 6. And 10. A faucet sticking out of his chest? Ow. When was the first Texas Chainsaw game? I know there was the Gun Media just made one not too long ago. But it's not Friday the 13th. Why am I going back this way? Oh wow, it's that long ago? Oh, I was born in 83 too. So that must have been on like something like Atari or whatever then. Or like a Commodore or whatever. This is probably my favorite room to see Jason in. I'd never seen him in the fireplace room. But for some reason I like the look of this one. Okay, Atari 2600. Okay, we're by the lake. We go this way. Four, 5. What was that sound? That pitchfork made a really weird squeaky noise. Or maybe that was my TV. I hope it wasn't the TV. Okay, now we're gonna be going into the South Forest, and this is where his health is just gonna start flying off. Like, he had 256 bars. We're talking like, if I do the South Forest right, 50 to 60 of those gone. It's like 1/5 of his remaining health after being immortal. Got him. Okay, so that wasn't just my TV. Yeah, I don't know what caused that, but at least I've got the recording, so it's on the tape. Actually, I'm not even going to be... Unless he attacks someone right outside here, I'm not even going to be able to follow him into the South Forest. That's a bummer. Yeah, he was just by the cave. Yeah, he's long gone. Oh, that was dumb. Yeah, use a vitamin getting hit by a zombie. Great job. And there's not even anyone here to... Actually... We'll put Chrissy in there, so Jason stops and attacks her. Well, that was unfortunate. That happened a lot quicker than I was expecting it to. Well, that's fine. He won't start hurting her until 40 seconds left. This is okay. So now we'll just swap. I don't know who put the rubber handle on the pitchfork, but it's not working as well as it should have there. Hey Lorelai, what you doing? You want to watch Jason do some toothbrushes again? Well, use his toothbrush again. She's sitting there preparing to jump, but she's not actually jumping. And I can see her in my side vision right now. There she comes. Just finish this battle before all heck breaks loose. There we go. I hate to mention X, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Wednesday. This is all... It's when the wheel broke, it got rid of saying it was immortal. This is supposed to be the immortal challenge, but the wheel decided to stop working properly and it blanked out for a little bit. But yeah, this is day 3 of the immortal challenge. Should hopefully be done within the next 5 or so minutes. assuming I don't die. 3, 4. There we go, 6. Got it back on track. And 10 hits. Four, 5, 6. Another 10. Lorelei. Oh, great. Okay, that was Lorelei that time. That was Lorelei. I don't know what she did. No, no, I don't want... Please don't. She's standing up by the top loader now. What the heck is that? There's some weird looking bug crawling on my top loader right now. And if Lorelei sees the bug, she's going to hunt the bug. And if she hunts the bug, the top loader's going to fall down and make a boom. Come on, Jason, let's finish this. Before Lorelei sees the bug. There we... Oh! Almost... Health almost done. Okay, we can rush through the rest of this day. This is fine. Before the bug. Three. Almost there. He doesn't go in that cabin. Come on. Oh geez, knives. Don't like it. Don't like it at all. Okay. We're good. Oh, the mice getting down here is so much worse than bugs. I had Zelda. I was playing the Friday the 13th 2017 with some friends, and Zelda was making a big fuss about something because she was sitting right in front of me, and I looked down and she had dropped a dead mouse on top of my slipper. And I do not like... I'd rather catch them in a live trap and bring them to the park on the other side of the river by here. I did not like having a dead one dropped on my foot. There we go. The Immortal Challenge complete. That is 2 for 2 on challenges tonight. Only 2 challenges in almost 2 hours, but that's what happens when the Immortal pops up. Thanks for the GGs, Chris. This weekend, hopefully doing the A Link to the Past seed I wanted to do this weekend, but couldn't because my youngest daughter was not sleeping. The first challenge was no cabin. One of those that's like one of those things that a lot of people didn't think was really possible, but it's actually not that bad to do. You just gotta do fights to the death. Yeah, I think this is going to be all for tonight because I have to get up to work at 4:30. So, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everybody. I hope you all have a great night, stay safe, get a good night's sleep, and we will hopefully see you sometime this weekend, assuming the kids let me sleep, because I have a really old Inverted Key Sanity with Boss Shuffle seed for A Link to the Past that I'd like to do. So I'm hoping I get time to do that one. But we'll see. You never know with how the kids are acting lately. Yeah, thank you so much, everybody. And we'll hopefully see you next time.